I haven't been so happy to look at a car or test drive a car for a long time. This is really a legend. The surprises it gave me are too many. The news we currently have is positioned between the legendary M6 Pro and the M8 Masterboard, and the price is definitely between 150,000 and 200,000, this price range. The real pleasing family pillar MPV can be said to be non-existent on the market. Why? Because the Honda Odyssey is over 200,000 and it is a pure fuel hybrid. To be honest, the power is not good. This plug-in is shootable and powerful, and we're including the number, and the energy consumption is really low. When I drive this car, if there is electricity, the power consumption per 100 kilometers is 18 kilowatts. The front single shock machine is 182 horses, and the 220 self-suction engine is 140 horses, which is fast. This is recommended. The fuel consumption is 6. So all the advantages of Japanese hybrids before him are gone. All right, nothing more. Then add the body size. The 4920 wheelbase, 2930 3-row space is very, very usable. My height of 1.85 meters, and with the third row drag, there is still some legroom. This is where it is truly practical and fun to drive for the family. Can the MTV 25-degree electric car achieve a pure electric range of 150 kilometers? I think this is enough. Commuting in the city, you drove such a big MPV. Firstly, it won't be like a small truck. It won't be like driving cars like Legend M8, Master, or Tank Patrol, or V2, or you feel you are a driver. It's very clearly labeled for home use, and it's very smooth and easy to drive. I can hardly imagine the overall tuning. Legend, as a professional MPV, has only started making MPVs these 2 years, and can make a product so delicate. I saw this car, I'm really happy. Why am I happy? Because we feel that the integration of the automobile industry in our country is now complete. The space for progress that has been completed is already very, very large. BYD did something without talking about martial arts before, saying it would tune Chinese cars together. Although nothing was said, it must be very hard in the heart saying, I'm not with you. But what did the facts prove? That is, they quietly got together. We imagine that we are not exaggerating. Isn't this BYD Kim Pro already made this Linkala look ugly? The 50 is about to release a group of new stars. He said that I need to confront BYD Plus directly. In other words, isn't it just uniting to take down these Japanese joint ventures and these fuel-efficient small cars, right? What happened to Kawasaki's M8? Sales are not good. Today, in order to compete with M8, I have to say something. I'm on a public road, and ES is revered again. The price has started to help him drop to 200,000 today. How about sales? How about it compared to Legend M8? Sometimes up, sometimes down, just can't get up. This place is full of color and matter. In other words, nowadays, as long as we are serious about our Chinese-based mainframe manufacturers, those who do PPT and services all day, I won't mention them, there are also some who are not so serious. The products of the serious mainframe manufacturers will make you feel full of confidence. Indeed, I admit that this car is regardless of its shape. Some small designs of the interior include some which are a bit counterintuitive in terms of ergonomics. I won't deny it. I think being counterintuitive is not a bad thing. This is just like cosmetic surgery can make oneself more beautiful. I just ask, don't you like the stars who have cosmetic surgery? You don't like it because they don't become friends with you. I want to talk to you about friends. You're overjoyed, right? Admit that all good things are a bit counterintuitive. It doesn't matter. Make this counterintuitive better. Form our own products. I think this is... Why am I also happy with only these legends? 185. Chinese consumers, especially automobile industry consumers. You have a lot of space to choose from. And it's like our electronic and 3C products from the past 2 years, right? We have so many refrigerators, color TVs to choose from. Of course, I'm not talking about ideals, but when you actually go to buy it, you'll find out. Foreign is cheaper and more functional, including phones. Now, cars are the same. So I am very happy. I think consumers are very happy. There's a lot of space to choose from. Then we talk about the car itself. Well, I say BYD, what does not respect martial arts to be together with Chinese cars? Now, our country's automobile companies are really doing it right. The premise is right. There are also many who are not doing it right. So consumers should also try to do it right. Everyone. On the surface, we are competing with each other. But in fact, everyone has already staked out their own fields. For example, the CLT technology of the Great Wall is specialized for off-roading, right? It combines electric and off-road fuel vehicles very well. For instance, the legendary MPV is for professional households. Starting from M8, after the legendary 19 came out from M8, the MPV market can be said to be covered by legends, right?
Now wear shoes.
M6 Pro has a bit of a utility vehicle attribute, not so much of a home use attribute. It's also a long march comrade vehicle. The common people need a space carrying after, harden the tree group a bit more, and then lower the energy consumption a bit more. He came out and transmitted everything. So I think this is a very responsible behavior, including me. I just said where I didn't say which host factory this time, nor did I compliment which host factory, including BYD, which is also through Plus. Just now, I said I've put this 100,000 yuan level. It's just the pitiful car model that made everyone uncomfortable. And then the DMI model made him scared. Huge discount for the market.
Just mention
the choices for car consumers are vast domestically. Don't believe it? You can go abroad and see. We should not belittle ourselves, and we should not take ourselves lightly either. Indeed, we are easily floating. We are in a very good stage of progress. We have so many new products for consumers. However, we still have a lot of room for improvement. That's why Tesla sells so well and maintains its sales ranking in the top 3, or even stays at number 1. This shows our dominance in this field. We have not yet produced a powerful model. So let's all keep working hard. What makes me a bit happy when seeing these Legends is that I've noticed that Legend has always been working hard in the MPV field. Pay attention to the output. This is what I'm very happy about. Let's continue to look at this car. Very, very flexible second row. Let's take a look at the second and third rows. First of all, the electric sliding doors on both sides. Then, the convenience of getting in and out of the seat is very similar to the Odyssey. The platform is very low. Despite it having a 25-degree TV package, you can easily move in just by sitting down. If you want a handle, the second row seats can be adjusted electrically. It's got ventilation and heating, even a one-button recline function. This one-button recline is super convenient. Just press it and you're lying flat. If you want to recover, press it again and it will recover. So I feel it has fully absorbed the essence of Japanese MPVs. Lastly, let's take a look at the practicality of this third row. We always talk about how the Honda Odyssey dominates in this field with its ample and efficient use of space. Now let's take another look at this car. This depth is really deep, right? No problem with luggage and anything. The seat can not only be like Odyssey. Let's get the car flipped. This is a car that can use either oil or electricity. What is Odyssey's electricity? Only oil can be brushed. Then when I have electricity in this car, I can supply electricity infinitely, right? When you are camping outdoors or fishing, don't get too excited. And when you don't need it, say when you're moving house occasionally, this seat can still be laid flat completely. A pure third row space, and the second row seats can be moved to the farthest rear position, making it a large 4-seat MPV. Alright, I've said so much anyway. I'm really looking forward to the pre-sale of Legend 18. I wonder what the price will be at launch. Finally, thanks to these conscientious car manufacturers,